how to write custom file structure. If you watch my previous video, we have seen that how to create a file, and we can also input something in it, like we can write something in it, something like that. But here what we are gonna do is we are gonna create a certain structure. Like for example, let's say somebody is playing World of Warcraft game, and there are 3 characters in the World of Warcraft game. We are gonna see like ID number for the characters, and then the name of the character and how much money they have. We can actually write in a custom file structure. Now let's see how to do that. In order to do that, first make sure you have included fstream, because if you want to access files in your computer, you have to have this one included, otherwise this won't work. And after that, like previous one, you include this, you put this off stream first, and then the file, like you can literally name anything till your name file or something file. So here I'm just putting the file, and I'm gonna create a file name like I'm gonna put as Warcraft. Warcraft is one of the game. World of Warcraft, Dota 2, all of them came from Warcraft. So I'm just gonna write that one as my name. But also I'm gonna show in my computer that file doesn't exist already. So if I type Warcraft, it's just World of Warcraft application here. I don't have any file, text file with that name. So here I'm gonna write that one. So if you already have that, it's gonna open and do something with that. But if you don't have it, it's actually gonna create it and do something within the file. So here I'm gonna put warcraft.txt and then a semicolon. And here I'm going to put a cout statement that includes the player's ID and the name and how much money they have. So here, yeah, put the double quote mark right here, and then enter player's ID. This is going to be the prompt to the user, because user is going to be the one going to be entering the ID, name, and how much money they have, something like that. So they're going to enter 3 times, and that's going to structure the file actually. So let's go ahead and write that one. So here this is going to be the prompt. Here it's going to ask the user to enter player's ID and then name and money, or you can say gold. If you talk in World of Warcraft, that's gold. So enter and gold. Okay, so end line, and that's it. Now if you are dealing with old computers, there's an exit, like the hidden exit for the files, that is Control C. But if you're the new system, is Control C. So Control Z is Z, like Z, you can call both of the way. Control C. Okay, let me type that. See, this is what I'm talking about. So if you are using new computers, there's Control C you have to type. If you are using old computer, there's Control Z. Okay, now let's look at this. Press, since I'm using the new model, so I'm going to press Control Z. Actually, it's actually based on the Windows, I guess. If you have old Windows, it Control Z, and if you have new Windows installed, that is Control C. So CTRL plus C in my case, because this is the one works in my computer. Control C to quit. \n, and we close this one, end line. Okay, that's it. Now let's go ahead and introduce some variables. So here we are going to have integer type of variable for the ID number, integer ID number, and then we are going to have string type for the name, and then we are going to have, okay, Yeah, make sure if you're putting name, like make sure you put it using the same letter. Let's put it, I'm gonna use small letter all of them. So here small letter name, and then double gold. Maybe I put money because gold cannot be in decimal points, so I'm just gonna put money right here. Even though World of Warcraft doesn't have money, I'm just gonna assume there are money and we are gonna have some decimal points. So string name, double money, okay. So here I'm gonna create a while loop to run this code. While loop is the code that gonna actually get the input from the user. To get the input from the user, I put a cin statement, and then it's gonna first ask the user to enter the ID number. So whatever the user enter first is gonna be the ID number. So that's why I am putting ID number first, and then whatever the user enters second is gonna be the name, and whatever the input that user enter is going to be the money. Third, the user input is going to be the money. So we have ID number, name, and the money, and after that we are going to assign those things in the file. We are going to print those in the file. To do that, I put the file, and the first one is going to be the ID number, and the and also make sure you put this space, and here we put the single quad line, like not the double one, single one next to it, next to the double one. Okay, make sure you leave a space as well, otherwise you will see some error. So if you have this like this, make a space like this. And the next one is we are going to have the name as a name aligned, and the third one is money. Okay, and the third one is money, and then end line. Okay, that's it. Our code is finished. Now let's go ahead and run this one and see if we are getting any error. Build and run. There's an error here. The file. Okay, I mistakenly put I in front of it. I remove this I. Let's go and run again. Now there's no error. Here I'm just gonna put the ID number as like 123, so you can easily see it. I just put 1, and then first name I'm gonna just put my name, Tiliban, and how much gold, how much money I has, let's say 67.98 some dollar. And let's put the second character second character ID, that is 2, and the name I'm gonna name it as like Afrobian. Let's say that character has like 89.67 dollars, something like that. And the third character I'm gonna put FOCS. Let's say that character has like 67.56 dollar, something like that. So once you have done that, what you do is like if you keep on entering, it will keep on going. Like you can put as many as you want, but we want to stop it in some places. So if you want to stop it with 3, you have to end it. To end this one, we plus Control plus C. Okay, once you have done Control plus C, then the file will be automatically created and executed. Like let's go ahead and see the file. Here we created the file name warcraft.txt. So if I go ahead and search Warcraft again, warcraft.txt. So here you can see the file is already created, and when I enter the file, you can see this is the ID number and the character's name and how much money they have. It aligned in order. And that's all we wanted to do in this tutorial, and that's it. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching. See you guys on my next video.